All right. Good afternoon, everyone. We are live here on the Fun for Freedom main channel. This is LOZ Cards Fan here with another exciting game show night. We're here with Card Sharks, and we have two contestants here battling out to win as much as 32,000 rupees and a brand new car. Our first contestant is our champion and seasoned veteran, Organics. How are you doing today?
I'm doing pretty good, thanks. How are you?
Oh, I'm doing great. It's good to be here. Our very first episode here on Fun for Freedom. Right now, you are our current champion, and you are one of the best players to have ever played the money cards. He's a gambling man. If you've ever seen him play on my channel, he's an all or nothing contestant. And he is so far the third biggest winner on Card Sharks. Your fellow Brit, Saria, she is number one right now, and Icy is number two. So right now you have a chance to perhaps take the number one title back from everyone. So are you ready to play?
Oh yeah, I'll do my best.
All right, good luck to you. Your opponent today is going to be a newcomer making his Card Sharks debut. It's Luigiespo. Say hi to everyone.
Hello.
Are you excited to play?
As ready as excited as I'll ever be.
All right then. Good luck to you, Luigi. Now, here's how Card Sharks works. The object of the game is to complete your row of 5 cards by correctly predicting whether the next card is higher or lower than the one preceding it. If you do that, you will win the game 100 rupees. Win 2 games, you will go on to play the money cards for a shot at 32,000 rupees and a brand new car. Now, before you have an opportunity to play your cards, however, you must first answer a high-low toss-up question. Now, Organics, as the champion, you will play the red cards, and Luigi, as the challenger, you will play the blue cards. I will continue to explain the rules as we go along. So, if you're all set, good luck to both of you. Let's get started with the first question. Organics, that question belongs to you. We asked 100 married women, have you ever stayed awake all night waiting for your husband to come? How many said they have stayed awake all night waiting for their husband to come back?
Um, I'm gonna say 65.
65 out of 100 said that they have stayed awake. Now, Luigi, is the actual answer to the question higher or lower than 65 people?
Lower.
Lower than 65. Okay. If it is lower than 65, Luigi, you will have control of the cards first. But if not, Organics will have control of the cards. If at any time you get an answer exactly right on the high-low question, it is a 1,000 rupee bonus. And that was actually won on our last program. So let's see what happens. The number of married women who said they have stayed awake all night waiting is 38. You're right, Luigi. It is lower, so you have control of the cards. Good job. Now, Luigi, I'm going to tell you what your base card is, and then you're going to have a choice to make. Luigi, your first card is a 10. Keep in mind that deuces are low and aces are high. Now, for winning the high-low question, Luigi, you have the opportunity to change the card and hope for a better card, either, a deuce or an ace. So, you have a 10 showing. Would you like to play it or change it? What do you think, Luigi? You have a 10
I'll
showing.
play it.
You're going to play it? Okay.
Well,
And do you want to call
yeah.
it higher or lower?
Higher.
Higher than a 10?
Yep.
Okay. He's going against the odds, and he's going to say that it's higher than a 10. Now, Luigi, I just want to remind you, if it's another 10, you lose. The card must be higher than a 10. Is it higher than a 10? It's a jack. You're right. Wow, well played. So, Luigi,
Yeah.
good. Now, you're 3 cards away from winning the game. You now have a jack, and now you have another decision to make. You can continue to call high-low on the cards, but if you make a mistake, you go back to your base card, which is the 10, and Organics gets a shot at the cards for free. Or you can freeze on the jack, which would protect your position, and it would keep Organics away from his cards. So, with a jack, would you like to continue on playing or freeze?
Freeze.
You're going to freeze on the jack? Okay. That protects your position and it keeps Organics away from the cards. And we go on to question 2. And Luigi, the question goes to you. We asked 100 teenage girl babysitters, while you were babysitting, have you ever had to call your mother for advice? How many said they have had to call for advice? How many of 100 teenage babysitters?
50.
50, did you say?
I'll go with 50.
Right in the middle,
Yes.
50. Okay. Organics is the answer, higher or lower than 50?
I think it'll be lower.
Lower than 50. The number of teenage girl babysitters who have had to call for advice is 74. It is not lower, it is higher, and Luigi once again has control of the cards. Okay, Luigi, you have a jack, and you are 3 cards away from your first game. First of all, would you like to keep your jack or change it and hope for a better card?
I'll keep it.
You're going to keep your jack, okay? Again, remember, aces are high and deuces are low. You have a jack. Would you like to call it higher or lower than the jack?
Lower.
Lower than the jack? It's a 7, yes.
Yes.
Good job. Now, Luigi, you're right in the middle. You're very close to the middle, actually. 8's the middle card. You have a 7. Would you like to continue on playing, or do you want to freeze? Remember, if you get the card wrong, you go back to the
I will-
jack.
Yeah, I'll freeze again.
Going to freeze again on the 7. And again, that keeps organics away from the cards. We go to question 3, and organics, the question belongs to you. We asked 100 people in Omaha, Nebraska, were you up before the sunrise this morning? How many people in Omaha, Nebraska said yes, they were up before sunrise?
I don't know anything about American geography or what that town's famous for, but I'm gonna guess like quite low, maybe 30?
30 out of 100. By the way, Omaha, I believe, is one of the big cities in Nebraska. It's in Central America towards the south. But you're saying 30?
Yeah, I'll stick with that.
Okay, 30 it is. Luigi, is the actual answer higher or lower than 30?
Higher.
Higher than 30. The number of people in Omaha who said they were up before sunrise is 59. Yes, indeed, it is higher. You have control of the cards yet again. Okay, Luigi, you're now 2 cards away from winning your first game. You have a 7, which is not a very good card, and you can change it if you'd like. What do you want to do?
Change it.
All right, you've won the question, so you do have the right to change your card. Your 7 now becomes a king. Excellent card. There's only one card that can beat it. You have a king. What's the call?
Lower.
Lower than the king? It's a 3. You got it. All right, you're 1 card away from winning game number 1, and you have a 3. What would you like to do with it?
Freeze.
You're going to freeze on the 3?
Just in case.
Okay. That protects your position, and once again, it keeps organics away from the cards. And gentlemen, we have now reached the 4th question of the game. That means it is sudden death. That means one of you has to win on this play of the cards. Control is very important. Luigi, the question goes to you. We asked 100 single women, if you went to a singles bar with a girlfriend, would you be jealous if she left with a man? How many said they would be jealous if they left with a man?
$48.
48 out of 100. All right. Organics, is the actual answer higher or lower than 48?
I think it's gotta be higher.
Higher than 48. Very important control here. Number of single women who would be jealous is 43. It is not higher, it is lower. Luigi again has control of the cards. Now, Luigi, here are your options because we are now in sudden death. You have a 3. You are 1 question away, or 1 card away from winning the game. If you play it and get it right, you win the game and take a 1-0 lead in the match. But if you get it wrong, Organics wins the game. or you can pass it to Organics, and we don't even know what his base card is. He would have to call 4 consecutive cards correctly in order to win. If he does so, he will win game number 1, but if he goofs, you will win game number 1. So Luigi, 1 card away, you've got a 3. Do you want to play or pass?
Play.
You're going to play, so Luigi's going to keep control, and I assume you want to keep the 3, right?
Yep.
All right. For game number 1, call this.
Higher.
Higher than a 3 for game number 1? Oh no, it's a 2! I cannot believe it!
No!
I can't believe
I
it!
try so hard.
You did try so hard winning that game. I cannot believe the 2 came up. That means Organics wins game number 1 without even looking at the cards. That is unbelievable. I am so sorry, Luigi. Wow. Zachy Bro, this is not a Flash game. This is from my Apple II software. So, very good question, though. But anyways, Organics, you've won game number 1. You have 100 rupees. It takes 2 to win the match. So, Luigi, you've got to win this game or the game is over for you. We go to match number 2. And Organics, we're going to start with you. Question 1. We asked 100 married men, do you know your wife's shoe size? How many married men said that they do know their wife's shoe size?
I'm going to say... I don't know, actually. 62?
62 out of 100 said that they do know the wife's shoe size. Okay, Luigi, is the actual answer higher or lower than 62?
Lower.
Lower than 62. Number of married men who do know their wife's shoe size is 49. You're right, Luigi. It is lower, and once again, you've got control of the cards. Okay, this is a brand new game, so we've got new cards dealt. Luigi, your first card is a 10. You won the right to change the card if you'd like. Want to play, or do you want to change it?
Wait, so I have a 10 again?
10 again. Yep, this is a different. We've reshuffled the cards. We have new cards dealt on each player's row, so you're now starting back from the beginning again. This is a new game. You've got a 10. You want to play this 10, or do you want to change it?
I will play it.
You're going to play the 10, okay? And you want to call higher or lower than a 10?
Lower.
Lower than the 10? It's a 6. You're right. Okay, Luigi, you have a 6. 3 more cards from tying up this match. Would you like to continue on playing or freeze?
Freeze.
Freezing on the 6. That once again keeps Organics away from the cards. He has yet to touch his cards. So, we go to question number 2, and question number 2 goes to you, Luigi. We asked 100 people. The United States government recently spent, and by recently spent, this is back in 1988. The United States government spent $145,000 to study why the United States government spends so much money. So, do you think this $145,000 was well spent? How many people said that they do think that this money was well spent?
20.
20 out of 100. All right. Organics, is the answer higher or lower than 20?
I think higher.
Higher than 20. Number of people who said that that money was well spent is 31. Yes, you're right, Organics, and you have control of the cards.
Yay!
All right, Organics finally gets to play, our champion. All right, and your first card, I got a feeling you want to change this. You've got an 8 right in the middle.
Yeah, I will change that.
All right, changing the 8 to a queen. Good card. All right, Organics, what's the call?
Alright, let's go lower than the queen.
Lower than the queen? It's a 3, yes. Would you like to continue on playing?
I swear, if a 2 comes up, we'll go higher than the 3.
Higher than the 3? It's a jack this time, you're right. Okay, Organics, 2 cards away. We don't keep on playing?
I think I'll freeze there, actually.
Freeze on the jack. That protects your position and it keeps Luigi away from the cards. We go to question number 3, and it belongs to you, Organics. We asked 100 people in New Hampshire, northeastern United States. Do you believe most of what the candidates say during the primaries, during, a political election? How many said they do believe most of what's said?
Probably not many. I'm going to go like 23.
23 out of 100, all right? Now, Luigi, is the actual answer higher or lower than 23?
What's the question again?
The question was, how many said that they do believe most of what the politicians say during a primary, and this was taking place in the state of New Hampshire?
Higher.
Higher than 23. Zachy Bro, you had a question. So how does one join this game for future reference? Well, my next game show night is going to be on November the 15th, and there's no need for you to sign up. All you got to do is show up on the Fun for Freedom Mumble server, join us on the Game Show Night tab, and you're eligible to play. So if you want to join us the next time, that's where we'll be at, but no need to sign up. Anyways, back to the game. Luigi says it is going to be higher than 23. Number of people in New Hampshire said they do believe most of what's said is 46. Yes, you're right. Twice as many as what Organics said. So, Luigi, you have control of the cards. And, Luigi, you're looking at a 6. Would you like to play that 6, or do you want to change it for hopefully a better card?
Change.
All right. That 6 now becomes a deuce, the best card on the low side. What are you going to do?
Higher.
Higher than a 2? It's a 3. Just a little bit higher, but that's good enough. Luigi, would you like to continue on playing or freeze? You're 2 cards away from tying up this match.
Continue.
And what's the call?
Higher.
Higher than a 3? It's a 6, yes. Okay, Luigi, you're now 1 card away from tying it up. You have a 6, closer to the middle now. Want to continue on playing or freeze?
Freeze.
Freeze on the 6. That protects Luigi's position and keeps Organics away from the cards. And now, gentlemen, once again, we are at sudden death, the 4th question of the game. So again, somebody has to win on this play of the cards. Luigi, the question goes to you. We asked 100 corporate executives, be honest, could one of your employees do your job better than you do? How many said that they think one of their employees could do a better job than the executive?
$42.
42 out of 100, all right. Organics, is the actual answer higher or lower than 42?
I think lower.
Lower than 42, all right. Big question here. Number of corporate executives said one of their employees could do a better job is 28. Yes, you're right, Organics. It is lower. All right, Organics, listen carefully. We're in sudden death. Organics, you have a jack, and you can change the card if you'd like, and you would need 2 cards in a row correctly to win the game and match. Do so, and it's yours, but if you make a mistake, Luigi will win the game and tie it up. Or you can pass control to Luigi. He only has 1 card to call, but it's a 6, and he cannot change the card. If he makes a mistake, you win the game and the match. Play or pass?
It's a tough call, actually, but I think I'll play.
You're going to keep control? Now, would you like to keep the jack?
Yeah, I'll keep the jack.
All right. And what's the call, please?
It's got to be lower.
Lower than a jack? It's a 2! Oh, boy!
Oh. Now, things have gone very badly for me before from having such an obvious call, but... Well, we got a call higher.
All right. I got a feeling the writing is on the wall for you, Luigi, because as long as it's not another deuce, Organics is the winner of this match. Is it higher than a 2? Oh no, I cannot believe it! It's another 2! Are you kidding me?
Freaking knew it.
Luigi has tied up the match. Wow. What kind of cards do we have today? First it happens to Luigi on the 3, and now a double appears at the absolute worst possible time for Organics, a double deuce. That means we go to game number 3. It is the tiebreaker. So, in the tiebreaker, you both have only 3 cards and 1 question. That means we're automatically in sudden death, which means we're going to have a champion of this match right here, right now. Organics, the question goes to you. We asked 100 men in Nashville, Tennessee. Be honest. Are you really a country music fan? If you're wondering, Nashville, Tennessee is like one of the big country music capitals of the United States, if not the world. Organics, how many said that they are a country music fan?
I'd say 85.
85 out of 100, all right. Luigi, is the actual answer higher or lower than 85?
Lower.
Lower than 85, all right. The number of men in Nashville who are a country music fan is 58. The number's in reverse. Luigi, you're right, it is lower. And now, Luigi, listen carefully. We're in sudden death. This is for the match. I'm going to tell you what your base card is and what Organic's base card is, and based off of that, you can decide whether you want to play or pass. Luigi, your base card is a 6. Organic's base card is also a 6. So, Luigi, you can either play the cards and call 2 in a row correctly. Plus, you can change your 6 if you'd like. Call them correctly, you win the match. But if you make a mistake, Organics wins the match. Or you can pass control to Organics, who has a 6. He cannot change that card. If he makes a mistake, you would win the match, Luigi. So, what are you going to do? Play or pass?
Pass to Organics.
Pass to Organics. All right, Organics. You've got a 6. You cannot change it. What's this?
I've just got this feeling it's going to be lower.
Is that what you want to
So
call
we'll
it?
go with that.
You're going to go with lower, all right? He's going to go against the odds. He's got a feeling. Lower than a 6? No, it's a 9, and Luigi is the new champion. Congratulations.
Yeah.
What a
The
comeback.
newcomer always wins.
It seems like it in this game. Man, boy, I tell you what, Organics, I thought you had this match under the belt. The worst time ever for a double deuce to come in this game. Oh.
I just knew it was going to happen as well. Like,
Yeah.
I literally said it. It's just completely ridiculous.
My goodness. And these cards are totally random, so my goodness gracious. But did you have fun playing?
Oh yeah, I always do.
All right. Well, maybe we'll see you again later today. It depends on how many contestants we got. But right now, Luigi is the man of the hour. He is going to play the money cards. Are you ready for this?
Yeah.
All right. Here we go. Now, Luigi, I just want to let you know, for winning the match, you won 200 rupees, which is yours to keep no matter what happens. Now I'm going to give you new money to bet with, and here's how it's going to work. I'm going to start you on the bottom row with 200 rupees in betting money, and you will have 3 cards to bet on the bottom row, higher or lower. Then when we get to the end of the row, I will move that card up to the second row and give you another 400 rupees in betting money and 3 more cards to bet with. At the end, we'll take the card up to the big bet, and when you get to the big bet, you must wager at least half of your money. Now keep in mind that the minimum bet during this round is 50 rupees, and you have to bet in 50 rupee increments, such as like 50, 150, 750, 400. That's what I mean by 50 rupee increments. Now also,
Okay.
Luigi, in addition to the regular cards, we've added 2 jokers to the deck rather. And anytime you find a joker, it gives you an extra chance at winning the car at the end of the game. Now, for winning the match, we give you 1 joker, so you have at least 1 shot at winning the car. Now, I am going to tell you right now, you've got 200 rupees. Your first card is an 8. You can change 1 card per line by using the spare cards that are in front of you, but only 1 card per line. So, Luigi, with 200 rupees and an 8 right in the middle, would you like to play the 8, or do you want to change that card now?
Play it.
You're going to play the 8 and save your change for later, okay? You have 200 rupees. How much would you like to bet? You have an 8, worst card.
I'll go.
How much?
What's the minimum?
You must
What's
bet.
the minimum?
The minimum bet is 50 rupees.
$60.
You can't bet 60 because that is not a 50 rupee.
Oh yeah, that's right. That's okay.
50 rupee increment. So 50, 100, 150, or 200.
Yeah, I'll just 50.
All right, minimum bet 50. And what's the call? Higher or lower than the 8?
Lower.
Lower than the 8. Now, in this round, if it's another 8, if we get a double here, you don't win or lose. It is a push, so you would keep your money. 50 rupees. Lower than an 8? No, it's a jack. I'm sorry. So, you're down to 150 rupees, and now you have a better card with a jack. But you still have the opportunity to change the card if you'd like. So you have 150 rupees and a jack. Do you want to play this card?
Yes.
All right. You now have 150 rupees. How much would you like to bet?
100.
100 rupees. And what's the call?
Lower.
100 rupees. Lower than a jack? It's a 6, yes. You're up to 250 rupees and a 6, and again, you have the option to change your card. And this is your last chance to change it on this row. Do you want to play the 6, or do you want to change it?
Change it.
All right. Would you like card number 1, 2, or 3?
Two.
Card number 2. All right. Let's hope for a deuce or an ace. That would be great. Luigi, your 6 now becomes a deuce! 250 rupees and a deuce. You can't lose, so you know what to do with it. What are you going to bet?
250.
Yep. And what's the call? I got to hear it.
Higher.
All right. All of it. 250 rupees. Higher than a 2? It's an ace! All right. Excellent. You have 500 rupees. We're going to move the ace up to the next row. I'm going to give you the other 400 rupees in betting money. Luigi, you have 900 rupees and an ace. Now you have the best card on the high side. How much are you going to bet?
All.
And the call?
Lower.
All right. All of it. 900 rupees. Lower than an ace? It's a 9. Yes. All right, Luigi, you're up to 1,800 rupees, and now you have a 9. You're near the middle. But you can change the card if you'd like. Would you like to play the 9, or do you want to change it?
Change.
All right. Do you want card number 1 or 3?
3.
Card number 3. Hey, what's up, 1Rex01? Good to have you here on Game Show Night. All right, Luigi, your chosen card number 3. Let's hope for a good change. The 9 now becomes a 5. That is a little bit better. You have a 5. 1,800 rupees and a 5. How much would you like to bet?
200.
200? Okay. Gonna play it a little bit safe.
And higher.
200 and higher. All right. 200 rupees. Higher than the 5? It's an 8. Yes. Luigi, you have 2,000 rupees, and now you're right in the middle with an 8, and you cannot change the card because you've already used it for this row. 2,000 rupees and an 8. How much are you going to bet? Remember that?
150.
150. All right. And what's the call? Higher or lower than the 8?
Higher.
All right. 150 rupees. Higher than an 8? It's a 10. Yes. Okay, Luigi, we move the 10 up to the big bet. You now have 2,150 rupees. That's a kind of a tough card. First of all, I want to ask you, do you want to play the 10 or change it?
Change.
All right, this is a big change for you because, Luigi, we're at the big bet. You must wager at least 1,100 rupees on this card. It's a 7. Ooh. Right almost in the middle, Luigi. So here's the situation. You have 2,150 rupees. You must wager at least 1,100 because you have to bet in 50 rupee increments, but you can bet more. 2,150 rupees and a 7. What's your big bet?
I'll do 1,100
All right.
and lower.
All right. Half of it, and you're going to go lower than the 7?
Yes.
Okay. Going just a little bit against the odds, but he's got a feeling a low card is coming up. All right, Luigi. For 1,100 rupees, that would give you 3,250 rupees. 1,100 rupees. Lower than the 7? Oh, no, it's a jack. Oh, I'm terribly sorry. That's all right, though, Luigi. You did hold back. You still won 1,050 rupees plus the 200 from the game, so your grand total is 1,250 rupees. Not bad for a first time at the money cards. Well done, Luigi.
Thank you.
You're very welcome. Now, we're not quite done with you yet because you now have a chance to win a brand new car. Now, we didn't find any jokers, so you're going to have one chance to win the car. And what are we playing for this time? It's going to be a Hyundai Excel worth 5,995 rupees. Here's how the car game works, Luigi. I have 7 numbered cards. Behind one of them is the word car. If you find that card, you will win the car. So, give me a number between 1 and 7 on where I should place the joker.
3.
Card number 3. All right. Good luck to you, Luigi. Very first game of Card Sharks I did, we gave away a car. So hopefully the first game that we do on Fun for Freedom, I give away a car here. So best of luck to you, Luigi. Fingers crossed. And for you guys in the Fun for Freedom chat, if you want to guess which card the car is, feel free to do so. All right, Luigi, here we go. For the car, is the car behind card number 3? Yes, it is, Luigi! You won the car! Oh!
So good.
Congratulations! How about that? First car game here on Fun for Freedom, and we give it away. Well done, Luigi.
You guys are welcome.
Yes, so we add the 1,250 to the car value. That was 5,995 rupees. That means you are up to 7,245 rupees, and you're our champion, so you get to come back.
Okay.
Congratulations. So, we're going to take a little bit of a break here. We will get set up for game number 2 of Card Sharks. Boy, what a way to start this episode here on Fun for Freedom. We will start game number 2 right after this, so don't go away.